What's good, everyone? My name is Chloe. Welcome to Truth Heals 1111, and I am back with another reading. On Facebook because I'm recording on two different channels right now. The last video that I did posted, I had just came back from vacation, and I decided to pull some tarot cards. I did not even recognize that I was pulling my own energy. So I deleted the video from Facebook because I had went live. So the last video, if you guys are watching me, you kind of want to know what's going on with me. Check out the last reading there that I was actually pulling my own cards. So I do apologize. Again, welcome to Truth Heals 1111, where we're about to bang out these cards and we're about to see what is up in the collective energy. I am sending you guys all love and light. I hope most of you are feeling successful, proud, encouraged, determined, confident, and ready to just focus on what success looks like for you guys, while I focus on what success looks like for me. This is just a general reading. Please take what resonates. What doesn't apply, just let it fly. If any of the cards that do come out do not resonate with what's going on with you or around you, please feel free to check out my tarot card brothers and sisters who are also spiritualists. They will be able to pull on your energy and give you the reading that you may need to hear. That way, if you're looking for some sort of truth, clarity, or just even guidance, they'll be able to assist you in what is going on with you personally. Again, thank you guys for checking out my channel. Thank you for clocking in with me on this general collective reading. My readings are open, so if you need a personal reading, feel free to hit me up at truthheals1111@gmail.com. You guys, so the first 5 people that do hit me up at the email that I just gave you, I will give you your reading absolutely free. Confirmation. Again, thank you for choosing my channel, and we are going to tap in what is going on with you or around you. I have already cleansed my energy. I prayed. So let's just go ahead and tap in. Spirit, ancestors, most high, give me the truth and the clarity that I need to see in the situation so that I may be able to speak it. I have guidance. This says, ask and be open to answers. Wisdom, seen and unseen, is always available to you in the world. Find the courage to ask for insight and the openness to receive it. So, collective, if you're searching for some sort of answer or if you're in a situation where you need a little bit of guidance, truth, and clarity, do not hesitate to speak to somebody about it or even pray about it. Sometimes when you ask God to reveal to you what you need to see, sometimes God will... Alexa, pause. Alexa, stop. God will show you the answers that you need to see, but you must ask God to see what you cannot see. Faith. Trust and believe. It is time to have faith and believe that everything will work out for the best. Trust yourself and know that you will make the right decision. So I have guidance and faith. So again, if you cannot get answers or truth or clarity in a situation you're going through, again, ask guidance from a power that's greater than yourself, and have faith that, whatever it is that you're going through, that the answers will come to you. Patience. Exercise equanimity. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Do not be afraid to ask others to be patient with you while you figure things out. Worth. You deserve goodness. You are worthy of love and blessings. It is your birthright. Regardless of your belief, grace, guidance, and gifts created just for you await, but keep an open heart to receive. Let yourself take it all in. Allow your heart to receive love and praise from others. Permit yourself to accept gifts and compliments with humility and grace. Oh, wow. So, collective, if somebody wants to come into your life and bless you with some sort of gift and opportunity, have an open heart to receive it. With whatever situation you're going through, again, Spirit is asking you, if you're seeking guidance, to have faith. Be patient with yourself. Know your worth. Know that you're worthy of love, and be open to receiving, whether this is truth or clarity, whether you're in need of something, whether you feel like you're in lack of something. Just know that in divine timing, all things will be revealed to you. Anything else, Spirit? Resonance. Notice your energy. What type of energy are you broadcasting to the world? Find what in life feels resonant or dissonant with you so that your path can become clear. So, if you're having the type of negative mindset to where it's causing you negative thinking, to create negative beliefs, to create negative actions, Spirit is asking you to try to see things from a different perspective. Open your heart to things changing in your favor. Open your heart to you having love or being loved. Open your heart to being successful. Open your heart to knowing who you are, and anything what's destined for you has always been destined for you. Sometimes I can say that I've been out of alignment a few times to where I found myself struggling or going through something that was hard for me to see the outcome of the situation. I think for me, that was a lesson for me to get back into an alignment with who I was in order to be on the right path. That way, doors of advancements, opportunities, things like that was to come in. I think once again, the hardest thing for me was, when I got out of alignment, it was the things that I thought I truly wanted. And those are the things that I really needed to let go of, because it was blocking me from being the best version of myself. With resonance is you taking the time to self-reflect on how you think, how you talk, how you move, how you respond to people. What does your friends look like? What does your family look like? Watch how they move. Watch how they talk. You have to do a lot of observance in life to know what is for you and what is not for you. What is this faith? Show me faith, Spirit. Faith is clarified by integration. Be true to thine own self. Be true. Be true to the real you. When the real you is the same version that the rest of the world sees, you are living an integrated life. You're living in alignment with your values. So, collective, whenever you're trying to resonate with what you have going on with your thoughts, again, to thine own self be true. Are you really being true to yourself, or are you thinking about other people? Are you putting other people, places, and things before what's best for you? Because sometimes you could be standing in your own way, not being who you are and not standing up for what you stand for, not having morals and values and actually having healthy boundaries with people, places, and things. Um, Again, that would be another lesson. You know how we are quick to make rash decisions about, people, places, and things because we think that's what's gonna match with us, and then sometimes we find out the hard way that it was the total opposite. You know, for me, um, I got outside of my thinking of not being true to myself because I either one thought it was a come up, I thought somebody was gonna make me happy, three, I figured out that I was gonna be successful in whatever I ventured in, and then four, I always paid a greater price than what I thought I was gonna have to pay. What else? What else is patience? What is this patience? Listening. Listen generously. Look around and see the messages that life is giving you. Heed the voices of your higher self. Listen to the wisdom and life experience of others. So, in feedback with this collective, anytime that, because every morning that I wake up, I have another choice to make, right? And I definitely want to make healthy choices for myself. So in most situations, knowing that I have a structured schedule, I have things to be, places to go, things to do at certain times of the day. I always listen to myself, but I always question myself too. Is this what my higher self would want me to do? Is this going to get me to become a higher version of myself? I think when I start to question things before I interact with people, places, and things, it kind of keeps me from being in situations that, I have to deal with some sort of consequences. So again, listening to yourself, asking yourself in whatever situation, if it doesn't make you feel right, if it doesn't make you think smarter or think wiser, if it's making you feel like you belong, then yes, that is something for you. But if it's something that you have to question yourself, like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Then it's not something that you're supposed to be doing. Again, always question yourself and always ask your higher self, is this what my higher self would want me to do? What is worth? Show me worth, Spirit. What is worth? Worth is clarified by celebrate and desire. Worth is clarified by celebrate and desire. Desire fulfillment is possible. Consider what you think you are seeking. Will this fulfill your soul's yearnings or only satisfy temporary desire? Prioritize what's important in your life and then celebrate. Share the good vibes. Celebrate life and just how far you have come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself do a happy dance. Collective, so what I'm seeing here is that some of you could have lost sight of who you are and how you show up in people's lives. This is almost like always trying to prove something to somebody else to be validated, you know what I'm saying? Or like seeking validation from people, places, and things, right? And that only gets so far because people get tired of that after a while, like that expires, right? But when you know your worth and you show up authentically you, that is how you control the room. When people, places, and things see you, when you know your worth, people know who you are, what you stand for, how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself, how you interact, so forth, etc., etc. Right now, if you are standing in your true self and your worth, It is now time to go for your heart's desire and celebrate that. Celebrate the times. If we think back in the past, and no, we're not living in the past, but if we think back in the past, everything that we've been through in life, right? Where we thought, oh my gosh, the world's going to end. Oh my gosh, I'm about to lose. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening to me, right? If you can remember those experiences and you can and look back on that and say, oh my God, I can't believe I got through that. Baby, there was something about you that carried you through. Whether you prayed to God, God, please help me get out of this situation, or you used your intuition, or you used your experience, your knowledge to get out of situations. Even today, situations, obstacles, adversity just does not stop. Remember the times that you were stuck in a situation in the past that you had to get out of, that you never knew that you were going to get out of it. Again, I can reflect on that too, because every time I went through something like that, I thought it was the end of the world. I thought I was going to lose everything. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my person, place, or thing. And this is what I love the most. Somehow, some way, that experience has taught me to be smarter and wiser with more decisions that come my way that I have to make. So, again, celebrate your past, because without a past, you would not be who you are today. What is receive? What is receive? Space. Rest and take a time out. Give yourself some space and time to process the things that have happened in your life. Space gives perspective and clarity that time can heal. Okay. So again, collective, give yourself some space. Look back on the past. Look at how many things that you have been through that you never figured, oh my God, it's the end of the world. Did the world really end? Or did you just have to muster up the inner strength and resilience to get through something that was meant to destroy you? Okay, let's get into the tarot card reading. Spirit, ancestors, the Most High, give me the truth and the clarity and the collective's energy. Let's see what is going on in the collective's energy. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Somebody is sorrowful. Oh my God, why did I see that? Somebody is unhappy. Somebody is sorrowful. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants to apologize. Somebody does not know how to apologize. Somebody wants a better job. Somebody wants more income. Somebody wants money. Somebody also wants love. You're looking for love, but you're like, I don't want I don't want no bums that I've had from the past. So somebody's also looking for love, but somebody wants new love. Somebody is changing what they used to be attracted to, and they want new love, but they're gonna do the total opposite. They're gonna start dating the opposite of what they're attracted to. What else? Somebody is lighting a candle. Somebody is whispering over a candle. Somebody is wishing ill will while lighting a candle on another person. Somebody wants something to stop. Something is lighting a candle. Somebody is tying a string to it with the person's name to it, lighting a candle, wanting something to stop. Somebody is trying to stop another person. Somebody is lighting a candle to stop another person to... What? What are you doing? Somebody's asking the other person, what are they doing? What do you think you're doing? Why are you doing this? Somebody's dog is getting ready to cross over. Pray, collective, pray for somebody that is about to lose an animal. That is a spiritual loss. You know, when we lose animals, they are just like human companions as well too. Please pray for people that's about to lose an animal. Somebody sees me as a mother. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Somebody's calling me mom. Somebody's saying mom, mother. Somebody's looking at me as a mother, or somebody's looking at somebody as a mother. Somebody's looking at a mother. Why are you doing this? Why are you saying things like this? Why do you do the things that you do? Mm. Collective, somebody here doesn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out, but easily quick to talk about somebody else as well. Somebody is always looking at somebody else, kind of like like wanting to always like point the finger, point the attention on somebody else instead of them focusing on themselves. Somebody is always wanting to belittle somebody else just to make them feel better about themselves, or to make them feel like they're much like better, or they're somebody's just trying to put somebody down to make them feel better about them. It's like a bully. And this is somebody that's supposed to be love, that's supposed to practice love. There's no love. Somebody is trying to tear down another person, not coming from the form of love, but coming from the spirit of hate, of jealousy, of envy. Somebody don't got it like that, and they're mad at what another person can do. They're mad at what another person can say. Oh my God, why am I getting so many people? There's a lot of people. Everybody has their opinion. I need everybody to hold to close their mouths and take a look at their life and see where they're at in their life right now before they try to look at somebody else's life. I don't see nobody doing any better than the next person. I don't see nobody that has bukus of money, somebody that's living lifestyle of the rich and famous, but it's like a group of people always got something to say about somebody else, but they don't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Just quick to judge. Mm-mm-mm. I'm here. Spirit said I thought a broke person said something. So collective, I don't know who's in this energy, who's watching me, who's in my energy, but I thought a broke bitch. Okay, I'm about to cuss y'all. But Spirit is saying, I thought a broke bitch said something. Whether you're broken mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, sexually, go heal yourself before you try to talk about somebody else. You don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Everybody in here is just trying to live their life. Who are you to judge how somebody else is living their life? Ooh wee. What do y'all got going on? Who is in my energy watching me? Baby, it's called Get Your Life. Like Tamar Braxton saying, Get Your Life. What are you doing with your life to show that you have something to stand for? Where are you at in your life to show that, when people go to your grave and they look at your name, that it stood for something? Where are you at in your life where your name is on a billboard, or your name is on a school building, or your name resonates in people's ears as somebody that did something? Your name, Spirit is saying your name has not been written in the book of life. You have a journey ahead of you. Stop focusing on other things and focus on where you are at in your life. That way you can go down the journey that is meant for you. Spirit is saying walk away quietly. I don't know. Let me get into the tarot cards. But Spirit is telling y'all to walk away quietly too. What I think? Seven of Pentacles. Work on you. Confirmation. Work on you. What do you want to invest in? This is not trying to work on investing in other people, places, and things. It is now time for you to invest in yourself. Where do you see yourself? And what are your short-term and long-term goals? Where do you see yourself in 3 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because watching another person is not going to get you the Seven of Pentacles. Talking about somebody else is not going to grow anything. Comparing yourself to somebody else ain't going to bring you not even one pentacle. Look at this one pentacle. See where you drop the ball? Do you see where you're dropping the ball at? You're forgetting about all these other pentacles you need to focus on because you're trying to look at one pentacle when you have other pentacles you need to focus on. What is the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? Show me Seven of Pentacles. Dang. The Three of Wands in reverse. Going nowhere. And you're going nowhere fast. Because you're focused on the wrong thing, your life isn't moving forward. You're stuck. You're stagnant. You don't even have nothing to look for. This could be like lost in translation. You don't know what to do next. You don't know what to focus on next because you've been focused on the wrong things. Okay. What else, Spirit? What is this? Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Can we say, world, stop? The world has stopped for you. Nothing seems to be working. Nothing seems to be coming in. Nothing seems to be growing for you. World, stop. Dang. Three Cups in reverse. Don't nobody want to kick it with you no more. Ain't that type of party. It is about to be cold outside. Ain't nobody trying to be with you if you're not doing nothing. It's almost like people are with you when you have something, but then when you ain't got nothing, they don't want to be around you. They talk about you like a dog. You thought the same people that would be your friends are the same people that are talking about you like you crazy. People say you don't make sense. They say you don't make sense. Yeah, and now you're stuck in your head about, and you're stuck in your head about what other people are thinking about you, what other people are saying about you. Well, why does it even matter? Because everybody should be focused on themselves and not what you got going on. What else, Spirit? Why do you even care what people think, what people say? That's not going to pay your bills. It's not going to put food on your table. That's not going to put clothes on your back. That's not going to get you into no country club membership. The only person that is going to do for you is you. Oh, okay. So you're not blinded and confused about the people in your circle. You see the people, places, and things for what it is. You're no longer blinded by the truth. You could have been the type of person that could have been in fantasy land where you thought the people, places, and things in your life celebrated you, wanted you around, things like that. But now that you have nothing to offer, baby, now you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing people, places, and things for what they really are. It's leaving you in your head too. You're really in your head. And you don't know whether to come or go. The Chariot coming out crossing. With giving yourself space, you want to hold on to people with the Four of Pentacles sideways too. So you may have given to a situation where you thought was going to reciprocate the same thing back. And it seems like every time you give to a situation, it reciprocates when it wants to reciprocate back to you, which doesn't really, what you're thinking about is everything I invested in a situation. I have, if this was to be reciprocated back, I would have more than enough to be happy. But right now, you could have invested in so much of your time, your energy, your resources, your money that it's almost like it's depleted you. Um, well, I heard Lawanda in Living Color. I'm ready to go. You could be ready to go. Um, go where? You're ready to go off on somebody. Uh-huh. Getting ready to call a spade a spade. You're getting ready to tell somebody what it is and what it's not. Uh-huh. You feel like people, places, and things have played on your top, on your mental, on your emotional, and it convicted you to be a part of it because you felt like you belonged there, but you felt played. Mm. You feel lied to. You feel like you should have listened to your intuition, but you didn't. You should have noticed the red flags when it was showing you there. You kept giving people, places, and things chances and chances and chances. You kept giving things had already worked out wrong for you dealing with people, places, and things, but somehow you chose to reinvest in that because you thought it was going to change. It was going to make your life better. The situation was going to improve, but it didn't improve. It's almost like you are reliving the same event that happens before. Like, you could be even arguing with somebody like this constantly keeps happening. When is this gonna stop? Wow. Oh yeah, see, I told you I heard I'm ready to go. You're ready to go and start somewhere new. The page is just like having the notion to take a leap of faith and do with the Six of Swords in the Page of Pentacles. This is just like moving on, but knowing that something better is always going to come for you. It's almost like you're ready to have a new opportunity to create a new opportunity for yourself because you're just tired. You're tired of it. Um, you're missing something. What are you missing? And you're missing money. I know that. Yes, you are. You're missing money. Somebody took some money from you too. Somebody owes you money. Somebody took some money. But you're missing something. With the Page of Pentacles, again, that is just the thought, the idea of starting over, starting afresh, starting anew, creating something from the beginning stages of doing, like doing something. So if you have some sort of idea or a goal or a want or a need, it's like you want to take action on that. So my question is, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? Oh, okay. So you want to go towards a person that is in the Nine of Cups energy and have a Ten of Cups situation. But you feel like you've been left out in the cold. Uh, you feel like there's a lot of regret, remorse. You feel like you could have did better. You could have did better as a person. Um, with the Five of Cups, if you notice, you invested in these cups that turned out to have nothing in them. So you poured your time, your energy, your resources into cups that are knocked over. There's nothing in them. You could have walked away from something that was fulfilling for you, but you weren't ready to deal with this right here. You just wanted to see what was out there, right? You wanted to explore the land. You wanted to go out and do what you want to do. Um, and everything that you poured into turned out to be nothing. But you still had 2 cups behind you. It's saying you feel left out in the cold. Mm. Wow. Quit playing in my energy too. Hey, oh, you're mentally conflicted. This is a this is a shoulda, coulda, woulda situation. Collective, whether this is you, whether this is another person, that's in your energy or in my energy, or however I'm seeing these cards. This is a shoulda, coulda, woulda situation too. What would my life would have been like, and where would I be, and da 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 da. Well, again, you had 2 full cups right here that you left behind that are still standing. So your should have, could have, would have, could have been, whatever success looks like for you, that's where you should be. You should be successful. You should be happy. You should be doing your own thing. You should be living your best life. You should be successful in your own birthright. I just don't think that you were ready. You could have been not prepared for this 2 of Cups just yet. But it's almost like you feel like it's a way you wasted time not living in your purpose. Something about your journey too, like you're off path, you're off your journey, you're off your rockers. Why is he off your rocker? So your mental state might be a little bit thrown off right now. Definitely mental is kind of thrown off. If you're open to feedback, I can only say speak to a counselor, speak to a psychiatrist, get seek assistance from somebody that can actually see what you've been through, where you're at mentally, and try to assist you in working through your thoughts. That way you don't. It's almost like give yourself some time, space, but also seek some sort of assistance, some truth, some clarity from somebody that can really walk and talk you through your current situation. What else, Spirit? Dang. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have a little challenge here. I don't want to grow up. I still want to be a kid. I am not ready to mature. I'm not ready to be an adult. I'm not ready for everything that's going on around me right now kind of ordeal. Like, what is going on with people, places, and things around me? Everybody's tripping. Why is everybody tripping? Knight of Wands in reverse is not really wanting to be committed to any direction, any very immature thinking, not wanting to commit to something. Like, this is starting something and never finishing it, or not wanting to be committed to it because of it not making you feel like it's what's for you. Oh, combination. 9 of Cups. Somebody here, and then I don't know, collective, if this is you or and or somebody else's energy. Somebody, somebody wants things to be given to them. Somebody feels like they're owed this. Somebody feels like they don't want to commit to it, but they're owed whatever. Somebody just is like, somebody does not want, somebody says, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, but I'm here to sit on what you want to do for me, what you want to give me, but I don't want to do anything in return for it. I want to be catered to. I want to be healed. I want to be nurtured. I want to be loved. I want to be fed. I want to be clothed. And I'm a grown man and I'm a grown woman. It's this what we're releasing. Somebody is really speaking this. Somebody, a grown man and a grown woman, is saying that they don't want to work. They just want to live an abundant lifestyle without having to do any work or be committed to anything that causes them to have to do some work. Somebody lazy. Oh, wow. The King of Wands. Here we go. Collective, we have a King of Wands. The King of Wands wants to be lazy. The King of Wands has big dreams, big fantasies, be in la la land most of the time about what life is going to be looking like. But this person is going to soon realize that time is going to pass them by. They are going to be old and gray, and they're going to look back and see that they're going to be very unhappy when they get old, because they never put in the work to do anything. They never worked to commit to something. They've missed a lot of opportunities. They've messed up a lot of things, and there's no get back. There's no take backs on it. You just can't. Once you get older, it's like, in the end, we live, we grow up, we're children, we grow into teenagers, we grow into adults, and then we grow into seniors, and then we get the elderly, and then poof, we're gone, right? This is the type of person that doesn't recognize the value of time, the value of people, places, and things that come into your life, whether that's a season, a reason, or a lifetime. Somebody here takes that for granted. They felt like, while they're at the mature age, when we're going to call mature age, this person is very immature at their age, but they're going to soon realize that time is going to pass them by. They're missing out on golden opportunities. They're missing out on money. They're missing out on success. They're missing out on good opportunities, even at this moment, because they're focused on the wrong thing right now. Somebody is missing out on their own blessings, focused on the wrong thing, and don't want to do the work. Don't want to do no type of work. Wants things to be given to them. This is almost like a man or a woman still wanting to act like a child. Be a child. Be treated like a child. They want to be loved. They want to be nurtured. They want to be healed. They want somebody to kiss their boo-boo. They want somebody, when they want an ice cream, when they hear the music from the ice cream truck, they want $5 to go get some ice cream. They want somebody to be their mother and father. They don't consider anybody that's worthy of them if they don't have that mother or fatherly energy. They are prone to somebody wanting to pour that mother and father love into them. Probably suffer from mother father traumatic issues as well. Longing for a mother, longing for a father. Possibly even blaming their mother and father for the situation that this person is in now. And always running, always escaping, always wanting to escape. Person always runs, always trying to when it's time to be real, when it's time to be serious, when it's time to stand 10 toes down on business, this person runs. This person walks away. This person just like gives no closure. This person is very selfish, self-centered, egotistical, prideful, and it's always about them. Never, no, it's always about everybody else. Because they had these issues going on, it's always about everybody else and how everybody else is a bad person, but this person says they're not. How they show up, how they treat people, da, da, da. They don't share the side of their story on the actions that they took to hurt somebody, to make somebody think another type of way, to make somebody feel some type of way. This person is like very idealistic that the world is one way and one way only. Oh, this person making me mad. Why is this coming out in the card spirit? Because this person gonna make me mad. I'm gonna have to stop this reading before I and go meditate. Oh my god. Knight of Pentacles. This person don't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. Somebody here is an adult child that has not self-actualized, that has not even come to the point of some sort of maturity about themselves. This is somebody who thinks like a child, acts like a child, talks like a child, is very childish, and got nothing. Anytime this person has something, it's because somebody gave it to them, offered to them, or wanted to see them, felt sorry for this person. So somebody was nice enough to help this person out. I think this person's so used to that they're used to people just doing that for them, that they feel like, oh my god. 10 of Swords. To the what? To the 5 of Swords in reverse? Oh, baby. This person is in mental anguish because they hurt from a lot of pain, trauma, especially things that they inflicted on other people. Their conscience is bothering them right now. It's eating at them. It's eating them up alive. They don't want to look back on it. This person could be coping. This person could be using alcohol. This person can be drinking alcohol to cope from not feeling or not thinking about the pain that they caused in another person's life or another person's life. How they showed up, how they treated somebody, how they acted, how they carried themselves, how they behaved, and how things are just not right in this person's life. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Baby, this is somebody rubbing pennies together. This is somebody that wants an opportunity but doesn't even know how to create or begin a new opportunity. This person is on the struggle bus, honey. In the back of the struggle bus at that too. This person has no guidance, no direction, no foresight. This person doesn't even listen to their intuition. It's hard to listen to the intuition when they're so stuck on gaining superficial things. This person could be superficial as well. Always wanting the nice things to come easily, but not understanding that if you want the nice things, you have to put in the work to have these nice things. Four of Cups. Man, people are holding back from this person. This person could be reaching out to people and people are rejecting this person. People are neglecting this person. People don't even want to hear anything from this person. The same energy this person used to discard people is the same energy this person is receiving back now of being discarded. Ooh wee. Who is this person? Mm, 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 mm. Dang, 5 of Pentacles. Look. 4 of Pentacles came up. No. 4 of Cups came up upright. Remember how I said people are rejecting this person, leaving this person out in the cold? Look. It came out again. What is that? Look. King of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse. 4 Cups upright. Look. 5 of Pentacles upright. 4 Cups upright again. Don't nobody want to work with this person. Don't nobody want to be around this person. People are leaving this person out in the cold. This is family. This is friends. This is a King of Pentacles. This is in reverse. This is somebody who be thinking like they are somebody, like they got it going on, like they glow around like people, places, and things, right, to make themselves look better. They definitely knock down people. They tear people down just so they can have that clout, have that glow, have those people around them that be like, yeah, like what happened in such and such, because such and such and such and such, right? Thinking that they know the tea on somebody, right? The whole time, this person is in reverse. People that were listening to this person, baby, y'all should feel real stupid right now, right? Because this person, this is a King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that's not grounded, not centered, not somebody that stands on business, not somebody that knows who they are as a person, know what they stand for, seek some sort of passion to be successful in life and have a name for themselves. This is somebody that will tear somebody else down just to have a name for themselves. But guess what always happens to them? They always end up in a situation to where they lose, and then they don't understand why they're losing. And anybody that follows this person, more than likely, you're gaining this person's karma because you're losing things too. What happens if I have a job and I have 5 friends that don't have jobs, right? And they know I have a job and I get money, and they're always coming over to my house because they know I work and I get money. What happens if I keep inviting the same people that don't have a job to my house and I keep spending on them? They become codependent on me, and what ends up happening? I end up losing. Correct? Ain't that how this works? Maybe that's what's going on right here. So anybody, including this person that is losing, so is anybody and everybody that listens to this person, that walks with this person, that talks to this person. Be careful getting involved with people that are going through something, because baby, that energy will attach to you and you will go through it too. Well, that's why it's very be cautious of who you sleep with, because if you sleep with somebody that's going through a lot of bad stuff and has a lot like karma and things going on, do you know when you sleep with that person, you end up getting some of their karma too? And I'm telling y'all from real life experience, it happened to me, to where I thought I was sleeping with somebody that was successful. The whole time I came to find out that the person was losing their business and losing their job. So after I slept with him, I ended up losing my stuff too. And I'm like, whoa, what happened? I'm over here taking a spiritual bath, having to cleanse my energy, not understanding why I'm starting to lose things and blah, 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 blah. Well, that's the reason why. I chose to look at how somebody was looking, what somebody said they were, and then I just fell into it. But that was a lesson for me to learn. So be careful when engaging with other people, because if you're around somebody that's having a stroke of bad luck or has that black cloud over their head, like nothing's working out for them, baby, you can attach that energy to you so quick, it will happen to you. Be mindful, people. Be mindful. What is this, Spirit? What is this? What is this Ten of Pentacles? Show me the Ten of Pentacles. Dang. Y'all, I don't know who this King of Wands is, but this King of Wands is heavily burdened because they thought they could build off of other people's back. They thought that they could build off of another person's back, off of another person's time, energy, success, love. They thought they could take to have the Ten of Pentacles. They thought this was going to bring them wish fulfillment by taking. And look what they have to carry. Somebody here now has to carry the burdens of trying to get the Ten of Pentacles the easy way. Somebody was trying to get through life the easy way. Let me take from you to build me up. Let me hurt you to make me feel better. Let me rob. Let me steal. Let me cheat. Let me destroy. Just so I could be happy. That's crazy. Baby, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we got a King of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What did show me this Queen of Pentacles? So she was after the same thing. Baby, they both carry with the Ten of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands, they both got to carry this burdens. Let me rob, cheat, steal, kill, and destroy. So I could be happy? Are you serious? Oh, baby, you got to pay that back. Everything that you took, you going to pay that back. Look, sure is. King of Cups. And they had no emotions about it. They had no F's to give when doing it. They didn't care. They didn't care about a person's well-being, a person's welfare, a person's generosity, taking people's kindness for weaknesses, taking people for granted, not being loyal to people that were true to them. Baby, they were in it for themselves. They gotta, baby, they gotta carry that. They gotta carry that. Whether that's consciously, whether that's spiritually, whether that's energetically, people see you for who you really are, and that's sad. That's it, because don't nobody want to be around you. Four of Cups to the Four Cup, look, Four of Cups to the Four of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Don't know. People are walking away from these people, so it's two people. Look, two people on both sides being left out in the cold. Don't nobody want to be around them. People are starting to see who people truly are. They're liars, they're cheaters, they're thieves, they're manipulators, they're hustlers. They're out here being selfish, reckless. Oh my gosh. And prideful about it. Prideful to put another person down. Prideful to make somebody else feel hurt. Prideful to do something bad to make somebody else feel bad and be bad and do bad so they can feel good. Collective, we're going to call spiritual judgment. Yes, we are. We're going to call judgment on these people. But they got to return back what they stole. To thine own self be true. So, you're going to return back what you stole. The spirit is, and it's not nobody doing this to them. Guess what? It's the universe. Just like the sun comes up, right? And when the sun comes up, after the sun goes down, what comes up? The moon, right? Just like the summertime, when the weather is nice, the flowers bloom, right? just like animals that we see nature and we see the habitat, just like when we go and we travel to a big city and you see cars and everybody's going to work and you can see the smoke in the air, or when you're parked beside somebody and you see somebody smoking a cigarette and they're going on about their day. They may not be having a good day. That's just a part of life cycle, right? Where everybody is working in a tandem of the journey that they're on. These are people right here that will come in and try to interrupt somebody's journey. What God has destined for people, that's the plan. God is destined each and every one of us to meet certain people, to be in certain places, and to do things at certain times. That's where we're supposed to be at the right time. These are people that are what we're gonna let's call this low, like negative, like not negative, but this is my how do I say this? These are people that have been broken or felt the spirit of what it's like to be broke, and they were pushed to the edge somehow, some way, to a certain point, to where they felt like being justifying robbing people, taking from people, hurting people is okay for them because they've been hurt, but they don't have opportunities and blessing, how nature moves, how life moves, how everything. So they have to come in and interrupt what other people have going on just so they can make it in life. Mm. Six of Wands, they're not being celebrated. They're being talked about. They are being talked about. They're being ridiculed. Um they're being called out. Um if they wear a mask, the mask has came off. Uh people see People are starting to see these type of people for who they are, and don't nobody really want to be involved with people like this. Collective, I don't know if this is you or you had this in your energy, but like when people come around, they don't have good intentions for anybody. They're very selfish, they're very about them, and if they'll do it to you, just imagine what they do to each other. Just imagine how many people they've encountered, that they've hurt, that they've taken advantage of, that they stole from, that they cheated something out of, that they just, all because they want abundance, they want success, they want opportunities, they want bloods, they want to be seen as somebody that's successful, they want to be seen as a leader, they want to be seen as something that they would have to experience going through life and going through many experiences in life in order to shape them into becoming older and wiser and smarter and recognizing things about themselves and making changes and stuff like that. These are people that don't want to do that. These are people that, like, I want what I want, how I want it, and I want it now. And I'm willing to rob, cheat, steal, kill, destroy you to have it. We got a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands. Mm, mm, mm. Broke, busted, and they're disgusted with themselves. The Queen of Pentacles. Show me this Queen of Pentacles. I know the King of Wands is disgusted. Let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is. Oh my God. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that makes these fake offers to people. She lures them in, giving out fake offers or opportunities. Baby, come over here. Come with me. Blah, 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 right? It's going to be all good gravy and la, 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 la over here, right? And she's standing on it. She's making it sound so realistic. This Queen of Pentacles, she ain't got nothing, right? This is the kind of person that as soon as she gets money, it's gone. And she has to spend it. So this is somebody that is has struggled most of her life, has been through a lot of traumatic experiences, and has decided to have hatred for man and mankind to see that, getting things the fast and easy way, it's what's going to bring in more opportunities and success. So let me make these fake offers to people to lure them in. And I'm going to sound realistic. I'm going to sound truthful. Like, this is really me. This is like, you come with me and we're going to da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And the whole time, right, it's going to be happy. It's going to be great. We're going to build. We're going to good. Whether this is mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, sexually, however, take this as however this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she makes her plans. She makes her offers to lure people in. This is how she lures them, right? Mm, 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 mm. It's almost like being lured into a trap. And it looks good. It sounds good. She's really good. She's good with her words. She's good with manipulation. Take this as this could be a he as well. She or he, it don't matter. LGBTQ, blue, black, brown, purple. This is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, right? Somebody that uses what they got to get what they want, right? But she lures people in to convince them that, it's going to be a great time. Only to take advantage of them and run off. Baby, she get what she got and she's gone. Don't. Show me, what else is this Queen of Pentacles? Let's see some more. Left. Baby, if this Queen of Pentacles says she's willing to put in the work with you, willing to invest with you, Spirit said that was a lie. She does not invest anything. She wants you to invest your time, your energy, your money, your focus into her. And she reaps off the benefits, and she'll make it seem like she's going to flip it. She's going to do good, and she's your ride or die. Definitely a ride or die is what I'm seeing. She's your ride or die. She's your be all, end all, blah, 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 blah. Baby, the only thing you get from a Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the end all. Because you be ready to end her life, and then you be ready to be like, give me my shit back. Oh my God. This is the kind of person that will playing with the wrong person is going to get this person hurt. She gonna meet the right one, and she gonna play with the right one, and the right one gonna hurt her. Look, look at this. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, in reverse. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. What is this Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, in reverse? Baby, it's just a small offer. That's how she lures them in. With just a small offer. What is this? Queen of Swords in reverse. Baby. Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Confirmation. Can we say a seductress? Baby, I'm not knocking your hustle. Do what you do. Baby, do what you do. Just make sure you don't do it to the wrong one, because the wrong one gonna hurt you. Listen, I can relate because I was once this type of person. I can relate because I've been traumatized. I've been hurt, when I had addictions, you know what I'm saying? This Queen of Swords, she could have addictions too as well. Um, but this is somebody that has been through some trauma in life and, still has to go through life's journey. Has to experience some more hurt and pain in her life in order for her or him, whoever's in this Queen of Pentacles energy, to understand that you can't just do everybody like that. Mm. Moving on. Show me the King of Wands upright. I got the High Priestess. Show me the King of Wands. Initials B or J may make sense. J or B. High Priestess energy. What is this King of Wands High Priestess energy? The Sun. What is this King of Wands energy High Priestess? The Sun. The Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. This King of Wands is looking at a High Priestess Queen of Wands energy as he's seeing the High Priestess Queen of Wands as the Sun with the Two of Swords. Baby, scared to approach. Baby, this King of Wands is scared to approach a High Priestess Queen of Wands energy. The Sun energy. This is almost like wish fulfillment, happiness. Collective, this is like coming up in Chloe's energy to find ultimate happiness. Y'all know over this way, when you're surrounded by me and my energy, we're going to be abundant. We're going to be encouraged. We're going to be empowered. We're going to uplift each other. We're going to do some big things together because you're going to take your ideas with my ideas and we're going to build something. This is somebody looking at me like that, right? Knowing that I'm like the happiness, I'm radiant, I'm energetic, I'm loving, I'm nurturing, I'm giving, and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, don't come over here playing with me. Can't come over there. Can't play with no High Priestess. Can't play with no Queen of Wands. A High Priestess, Queen of Wands collective, and this could be you. Take this as it resonates. You're highly intuitive. You're standing on business. You're moving forward. You know what direction you want to go to. You work hard for everything that you work hard for. You've been through enough experiences to see something coming from a mile away. You're like, don't come up here playing with me. State your name and state your purpose and whatever it is that you gonna say, you need to go ahead and say it because I got something to do. Up, death. Scorpio energy. Okay. You're like moving on. You're like moving on next. So this could be somebody from your past collective, somebody that wants to come back and is intimidated to come back and speak to you. Oh, okay. Oh, baby. Get your life. Get your life. Get your life. Life has to go forward. We don't go backwards. Ooh, Five of Wands. Ooh wee, a lot of negative Nancy's. A lot of people not feeling right, not being right, not doing right. A lot of people. I thought you said. I thought you were. I thought you were supposed to. I thought. Baby, y'all all thought wrong. Somebody done suckered a group of people. Somebody done suckered up a group of people to come for you, collective. Baby, do they have the game messed up when they try to come sucker a group of people against you? Baby, now they're all fighting with each other. Somebody wanted some beef with you, only to find out that you got spirits and ancestors and ascended masters protecting you. And look what they doing over here. They fighting amongst themselves. It's almost like the snake eating its own head. Ooh, wee. So if you know you have haters, baby, be proud of yourself because you're doing something right. If you knew your haters were doing their jobs and trying to come for you, then you know you were doing something right. If you don't give a F about what your haters think, say, or do behind you, your back, baby, that's what that is. Because guess what? Nothing seems to be working. Instead of anything being projected onto you, it's sticking to them. Look at that. Look, and it's right next to the Ten of Wands. Baby, they are. Now they want to do the research. Now they want to look you up. Now they want to see what you all about. Now that they know the truth that somebody could have lied, gossiped, cheated, robbed, steal, killed, destroyed on you. Baby, they found out who this person was. Now they interested in seeing what you all about. Leaving these people behind. Baby, all these haters did was give you clout. That's how they did. All they did was brought more attention to you. Now people want to see who you are. People want to know what you got going on. People want to see what your life is all about. People want to see what kind of wisdom and knowledge you bring to the table. If these people will get their mind right, baby, they will come ask you for some sort of guidance. Maybe they're intimidated by you. Maybe they're jealous because you have a little bit more than what they have. Maybe they're envious because you're beautiful, because you're successful, because you've been through what they've been through and you figured a way to get out of that. Whatever it is, collective, you got haters out here fighting amongst themselves about you. Your ears could be ringing. You could have went to sleep last night. Your ears would have been ringing. I knew mine were. My ears were ringing last night. But if your ears be ringing, baby, you got a lot of people speaking on your name like, what? People that don't even know you. Rooms that you've never even walked in. Baby, your name is being brought up. I thought you said, baby, y'all all thought wrong. See, they were too busy worried about the wrong thing. Instead of people worrying about their lives and their livelihood and what their responsibilities and being accountable for themselves, they were too busy trying to entertain what you had going on. Ooh, wee. Baby. The star and the queen, the star in reverse and the queen of wands is under judgment. Ooh, baby, a lot of people are judging your haters. Well, why did you say this about this person? Why did you say that? I thought you said you didn't do nothing to them. If somebody you were in a relationship went and tried to talk bad about you and say that you were something that you were not, baby, the truth is coming out. This person lied on you. Whether you take this as a masculine, feminine, whatever, this person lied on your name. That's why they can't come back to you, because they lied on you. They can't come back and try to play up in your face after they pillow talk, they gossip, they lied, they cheated, they did the most. That's why they don't come back and approach you, because guess what? How would they look to other people? Because that's what they do. They try to impress other people. So what this person did was to impress other people, was to make you look like you were public enemy number one. The whole time it was the exact opposite. Now people are seeing this person for who they really are and don't. Baby, you reap what you sow. Do unto others as others would do unto you. Be careful how you treat people, because the same person you treat badly will be the same person you may need one day. And this is where we're at in this story. The cycle is ending to the devil. Oh, let me cover this up. The world to the devil. Baby, it's game over for any devilish Luciferian energy, blah 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 blah. I thought I heard something. It's game over. See, being in the devil energy, let me tell you something about demonic energy, negative thinking, negative energy, people wishing ill will on bad and things on you. Be careful how you speak. Be careful what you think. Be careful what you say, because the same things that you think, the same things that you speak, and the same things that you say over another person's life will be the same thing that you manifest for yourself. And that's what happened here. The same thing these people wanted for you, it's happening to them. I don't know if you did a return to sender. If you ain't did one, go ahead and say, I return to sender with love and light. I call back my power and I return any energy that does not belong to me back to you. And don't forget to pray, collective, when you know you feeling something that ain't even your energy. Make sure you pray on that, because, baby, prayer is the most powerful thing that you can do. What else is this? Baby. That's too many cards. Too many cards. Alright, so it's game over for this devil energy. As we proceed, collective, you are in your King of Swords energy. Do not play with it. Do not play with it. Do not play with it with the Knight of Pentacles. Baby, we're talking about we have big dreams, success, whatever our goals are. That's what we're manifesting. We're not worried about anything outside of this. Anything. I mean, thank y'all for listening to this tarot card read, but really ain't nobody really worried about anybody on this. We're worried about being successful, being independent, being confident, being determined, being empowered, being loved by the right people, being around like-minded people. We're into growth and stability and abundance. These people over here, they're all your haters. Don't nobody really. Okay, so moving on, we got the King of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. So the collective here is standing on big business, ain't playing with nobody, and just staying in your own lane, minding your own business, drinking your tea, your coffee, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, and being the best version of yourself. Okay, call a spade a spade. While your haters are miserable. And that's what happened. Miserable people do miserable things, and then they get miserable consequences. Collective, some of y'all are just working, going home. Some of y'all ain't even out there like that. With the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit to the Three of Pentacles, you have a small circle. You may not be out there like that with like a lot of people. That's kind of what you prefer. You prefer not being around drama, gossip. You don't like all that. You don't want stress and anxiety and all that. You've been through it before, and it's almost like you just don't want that around you anymore. You want a peaceful life. You just want to be happy. You want your bills to be paid. You want to be in a quiet space. You may like to read a book. You may like to color. You may like to sing. You may like to dance, but you do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't seek attention. You don't seek validation. You're not outside trying to get other people's approval or anything like that. You're just working hard. With the Three of Pentacles, you could have like somebody that's close to you that you confide in, somebody that you see as a friend, somebody that's loyal, somebody that's willing to listen to you in the time of need, but somebody that understands you, and you're just happy with that. Somebody playing in my energy. Who's in my energy? Because you're about to get caught up. You about to get caught up. Oh, Lord. Somebody. Collective, one of your haters want to be like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Baby, it was you the whole time. I knew you were the loyal one. I knew you were the friend. I knew you cared for me. I know you nurtured me. You made me feel good. Let me back in. Look. He looking back at you, Collective. This, I don't know who this person is, but is looking back at you. While you sit on your little high horse with your little garden where you grew, where you're doing the work, you're growing your own little garden, you're doing your own thing. The person that was in your life that just did you in, baby, now wants to come back into your energy, into your space. It was you the whole time, baby. I'm sorry. Somebody wants forgiveness, somebody wants your love, somebody wants your time, somebody wants your energy. Why, Spirit? Why? Why this person? Why? After this person was a hater, why? Why, Spirit? Because they broke. Because they're still the King of Pentacles in reverse. Ain't nothing changed. The King of Pentacles came out twice in reverse. This is the other one. Because they're not, nothing is going in their favor. While everything is just okay for you, you're at peace, you're not stressed, you're not going through drama. You're this past person, whoever this person was, this could be a frenemy, somebody that betrayed you as a friend. I don't know. But ain't nothing changed about this person. The only reason why this person is coming back around is because you're peaceful, you're stable, you're abundant, you got things going on for yourself, and this person don't. Remember, this person was just with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They was out here lying, cheating, stealing, robbing, killing. So if you allow this person to come back into your energy, what do you think this person is going to do to you once again? I'm just telling you. The same way you had to fight, you had to defend, you had to speak on what was right and what was wrong. The same time you had to be telling other people, places, and things. You're arguing, you're fighting, you're stressing, you're not understanding why you're going through all these things because you were just trying to be loving around somebody. You were trying to pour love, you were trying to give, and all this person brought you was conflict, baby. They're coming back with that same goddamn energy. Quit playing. You'll be right back doing the same thing again. Dang. You would think a person would have learned, right? And wanted to change, wanted to grow up. But again, this person doesn't want to do the work. This person does not want to grow up. Very immature, very childish, the mentality. So can you imagine the energy that this person has and the type of people that they have around them? What type of energy they have? What is that? Birds of a feather stick together. Baby, these ain't no damn birds. These some crows or some damn dodo birds. These ain't no birds. These something else. I don't know what type of people this is, but these are people just not focused on the right thing. Why can't, let me see. Spirit, why they can't get themselves together? The reason why they can't get themselves together is Eight of Swords. Why? What is the Eight of Swords here? Show me the Eight of Swords. Show me the Eight of Swords. Why can't these people get their life together? Why can't these people grow up? Why can't these people mature? Spirit, Most High, why? 9, 2, 6, 3, Devil. Baby. To the Queen of Pentacles. Lord Jesus, the reason why these people can't get themselves together is because they're traumatized. For a long time, it's not like, you know, the trauma happens in a person's life, right? And and collective, we've all experienced something like this, right? Where something traumatic happens and then we don't know who to talk to, we don't know who to trust. We don't know who will believe us and who won't believe us. We don't know who is going to give us the right answers to be able to heal from it, right? These are people that bury their hurt and their pain so deep that they don't face it. But instead of them just knowing that I'm only human, life goes on, I still have to keep moving forward, these are people that have let trauma change them, right? So much hurt and pain has made them into who they are. Not getting through it, not just burying it in and just still moving forward. This is trauma happening since early childhood and making it into who they are. So the reason why is because they are always looking for some sort of reciprocal love and energy, right? From people, places, and things, to where they'll get raw Peter, but to pay Paul. Do you see what I'm saying? And then, so they'll come with some sort of hustle, right? They'll have some sort of grind about them to where they can rob Peter, pay Paul, and they can have a quick come up, right? I can pay an electric bill. I can put food on the table. I can buy some clothes. I can go out to eat with friends. I could, but this is robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? Always longing for this type of situation, but turning out just to rob somebody to pay something else. Which turns around and the trauma that they go through hurts so bad because they're hurt people. So what happens is that it inflicts the heartache within them, and then they go back into being this person. And they only do it to certain people. They do it to people like this. They do it to people like this. They do it to people that they look like success. They smell like success. They feel like success. Collective, I don't know if you came across, if you attract hurt people. If you are the type of person that loves hard, you're the type of person that's giving, that's nurturing, that's healing, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to attract hurt people. These are people like that will play on your love, on your nurturing, on your healing, on your giving, but still not want to address the issues that they have going on. This is the type of people that don't get really close to you. They portray themselves as a friend. They portray themselves as a lover. They portray themselves as somebody you can partner with, but they're not. They're somebody that holds things in, holds back, won't express how they feel. They won't really talk about the issue. They'll try to switch the blame. Again, they make other people look bad so they can feel good. And they like drama. They like confusion. They like chaos. Because that's what they know. That's what they're used to. They're used to chaos. What happened in this situation is that they played with the wrong one. And I had said that. Be careful how you come, because you may just find the wrong one. Collective, they found the wrong one then when they played with you. And look at this. Look. Okay. Look. Baby, you're bringing the tower to them. You're giving them a tower. You are. See, the same hurt and pain they tried to inflict on you, you dusted it off. You sweat it off. You know what I'm saying? You knew what a hater was. You know what a hater does. You don't care, right? Because you know that's how you see them. And they hate the fact that I can see them, you can see them, we all can see them for who these people really are. They're haters, right? So things are falling apart in their life because you're balanced. You have people around you that support you, that love you, that uplift you, people that tell you when you're messing up, and people that tell you when you're doing good, right? But you are more focused on your stability, your abundance, your blessing, what God is destined for you. That is the only thing that is on your mind. You're focused on you. You're quiet, you're peaceful, you're serene. You're staying in your own lane, minding your own business, while everybody that tried to come for you is going through a tower. You said Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. You are only going to invest in things that reciprocate back to you. You may have been the type of person that overly gave, overly loved, overly nurtured, overly extended yourself at a period of time to where it energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally drained you. And I think you kind of took a break. You stepped away to see that this is what was going on, and you said something within you needed to change. So now you have decided to rock solo dolo. And you were only going to invest in things that invest back in you. And they never changed anything about you. They wanted to make you look some type of way. They wanted you to be some type of way. They wanted, like, it was almost like their fantasy, but they wanted to make their fantasy your reality. But the problem is that their fantasy does not look like your reality. They don't know what you've been through in life. They don't know how you overcame situations. They don't even know you as a person. They never even took the time to really get to know who you were. It was almost like you saw them for who they were, but they really didn't know who you were. And then they found out. Queen of Cups. Baby, you said, devil, get thee behind me. Basically, what you said is this is what you said. Devil, it's beneath me. You told the devil it's beneath me. You could be getting ready to purchase a new home. You could be stable. You could have some sort of brand new opportunity coming in for you. You could be somebody's getting ready to take off. Look, Nine of Swords, somebody's getting ready to take off. Somebody is getting ready to be at the pinnacle of success. Somebody's getting ready to be, I'm hearing like the wolf on Wall Street. Somebody is about to make some investments. Somebody's about to move. Somebody is about to have a successful endeavor. Somebody is about to do some big things. Okay. What we got going on? Oh, wait. Too many cards. Look. Seven of Cups. Collective, you have options. If you're single, you have options. You could be dating again, but you have plenty of options these options are interested in you. You are the High Priestess. You are listening to your intuition, and you are manifesting right now. Yes, you are. Congratulations, Collective. You defeated the devil and all of its minions. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You've been there. You've done that. You've experienced it. You've seen it. You've lived it. You know what I'm saying? So you had the opportunity to mature, grow up, get outside of what used to be and become the best version of yourself. While you left people in the past and they're mad that you left them behind. They're mad that you left them behind. Now they don't want me to speak. They're mad. Yeah, they're mad that you left them behind. They're upset that you're doing better than them. They're mad that you got what? Baby. They're mad that you left them out in the cold. They're pissed. Because you said, I want my Ace of Pentacles and I want my soul tribe. Quit playing. Collective, y'all are down with staying in tune with your faith, with what you're in alignment with and where you're supposed to be going. Instead of these people hating, they should be trying to work with you. I don't understand why people always want to work against somebody that's working on being successful. Can y'all help me understand the complexities of somebody's mentality, of instead of somebody trying to learn and understand what success looks like, they want to bring somebody else down to what? To gain what? You don't gain nothing off of tearing somebody's success down. You don't, tearing somebody's success, taking somebody's success away from them does not bring you success. How do you look? How do you feel trying to come against somebody that's working on themselves, trying to be successful? Well, we already know how they look. They're being talked about. They're under spiritual judgment. They don't have a pot to piss in the window to throw it out. They're losing finances. If they have a home, they lose that. If they have children, something's going to go on with the children. If they got legal issues, they're going to have bills upon bills upon bills. If they're in a courthouse, you're going to have more legal issues after that. 8 o'clock. People are walking away from this. I don't know if this is you, collective, or if this was somebody connected to your energy, but let me get out of these people's energy. I'm not trying to talk bad about somebody. I mean, we all need somebody. Everybody in the world needs somebody in order for growth and stability, and to understand what a real friend looks like, what a real lover looks like, what a real family looks like. Because not every one of us had a real friend, had a real lover, had a real family in our lives. And these people are just showing us what some people just can't go. That's just one thing. Some people just can't. They're just no. I don't know what to say. I'm already a little confused at this energy, because I'm not Let me see. Let me pull some oracle cards. Spirit, Divine, Most High, Universe. What's wrong with these people? They're triggered. And they have conflict going on. What's wrong with these people, Spirit? Show me. So they're triggered by you, collective? They're triggered because you've healed, you're moving on, you're being successful, you're doing your own thing. Because you're single and people are interested in you. And because you called it, you said it's over. Finality. With Cupid's arrow. You once had love for these people. So they're triggered and going through conflict because you're single. People are interested in you and you ended it. But you once had nothing but love for these people. What else, Spirit? They're watching you. Camera, they're watching you. Reminiscing, remembering the good times. What else are they doing, Spirit? What else are they doing? They're watching you, remembering how you showed up in their lives. Uh-oh, you got a girl with the snake. So a girl with the snake is watching you. Watching you, reminiscing. Could be an ex-friend, ex-lover. Your ex's lover. Baby, looking at your pictures. But you said not today. you said boundaries. You said not today. So they're reminiscing about you, how you showed up in their life, and you just don't want to deal with it no more. They don't bring peace and happiness to your life. You don't want it. Yeah, see, look, you're making healthy choices. You decided to make healthy choices for your life. And you just decided that what's negative, what's low vibrational, what doesn't serve you, you left it behind. And people are triggered that you left them behind. You ascended. Look, healthy choices, ascending, collective. You decided to make healthy choices and ascend to a higher version of yourself. And you have people that you left behind mad, hating on you because you've leveled up and they've stayed where they were at. So I will tell you this, collective, whoever you were connected to, it could be that type of situation where one person ascends and there has to be a sacrifice. This person could have had sacrificed their friendship with you. This person could have walked away from you thinking that that they were sacrificing you as a friend. But really, they really did not sacrifice you correctly. And what you did is after they walked away from you, you closed the door on them. And so it was almost like they ended up sacrificing themselves. So while you ascended, this person descended. When one thing goes up, the other must come down. That is the universal law of balance. Maybe you were down at some point in time and they were on the up, and they didn't do for you like you did for them. Even if you were on the down, you were still willing to get the shirt off your back, still willing to love, still willing to help somebody, right? And they could have been at a much better place than you and didn't even decide to help you. So the law had to balance. Universal law has to balance. So they had to come down so you could go up. Now the shoe is on the other foot, and they don't like it. Somebody here don't like the shoe being on the other foot. Oh, collector, somebody lusting over you? Somebody lusting over you? Yeah. Somebody feeling shattered. Somebody's feeling shattered, observing, and wanting justice. Somebody feels like you did them wrong. What did you do? What did you do? How did this person feel like you did them wrong? Because you made the decision to walk away from them. You weren't supposed to walk away from them. You were supposed to stay and deal with their BS that they were bringing. Okay, what else, Spirit? Somebody that ran from you. Somebody that used to run from their problems. Somebody who would never face the problems they would always try to avoid. This could be an avoidant. Somebody that just really did not open up about how they felt, what they thought, did they even tell you anything? Like it's almost like they wanted you to be a mind reader. Like you were supposed to know what was going on with them. You were supposed to know what they like and what they didn't like or something. I don't know what they thought, but you made the decision you said no, not today. So basically you got tired of somebody that wasn't opening up to you, that wasn't talking to you or telling you how they really felt. It was they wanted you to be a mind reader. They wanted you to, oh my God, this person wanted you to coddle them. They wanted your love. They wanted you to coddle them. They wanted your support. Yes, they did. Look, with coffee cup. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. So collective, again, you were the one pouring into this friendship, relationship, whatever dynamic this was. And this person, what? Oh, this person's stalking you. This person is watching you. Oh, Lord. What? What? How did this go from? How did we go to watching your pictures to stalking you? Alright, this person's stalking? What? Proposal in reverse? This person could be a non-committal person. This came out in my tarot card reading. This person does not want to commit to anything. They don't want to commit to a friendship. They don't want to commit to a relationship. They don't even want to commit to a situationship. They're just like an active runner, avoidant. They don't want to deal with anything, but they want success. How they want their success. Oh wow. Talking is in reverse to death. Collective, you don't even want to see this person. You don't want to talk to this person. You want nothing to do with this person. Nothing. Ain't no coffee date. Coffee date in reverse. You don't want to meet with this person. You feel like there's nothing to talk about. It's over with. What's done is done. I forgive you, but I'm over it. I really just want to move on with my life. I want to be happy. And this person, well, what does this person want? This person wants to escape into love. This person wants to escape their current situation, but they were wearing a mask. And you triggered this person. You triggered this person. They want your love, but you trigger them. It's almost like you mirror back the shadow self that they don't want to see. Like this person doesn't even want to look at themselves. And seeing you, they see themselves in you, just like you could possibly have seen yourself in this person. You two could have triggered each other. But they don't want to reflect on that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to look at their shadow side. They don't want to heal from their shadow side. They just want to live in their shadow. They want to live in their emotions. This person is in their emotions. Taking risky, moving risky, doing risky behavior right now. Collective, be careful if this person wants to sleep with you. I would not. This person could have an STD. This person could be mentally ill. This person could have something going on with them. I'm telling you now, you open the door, baby, you may not like what comes in. Oh my God. Collective, this person could be married. This person could be getting a divorce, wedding rings with separation, because they don't feel like they were loved properly in this situation, and they feel like they were not enough. So this person could have committed to somebody else, into which they are separating. This person feels like there was no love in that situation, and now they're not feeling like they're not enough. For what? Bottled up dating and date came out twice. I'm collective. This person may want to do things for you, but they feel like a whole clown because they were jealous of you. They feel like a whole clown because they were jealous of you. Oh boy. Baby. All right, you guys, that's it, because this reading is just getting too outrageous. But look, I will leave you like this. Your spirit. You are spiritually, just know that you are spiritually protected. You have an aura around you. You have divine intervention. You have a guardian angel that is shielding you from anything that's negative, anything that is toxic, anything that is trying to attack you. It doesn't affect you. It actually goes back to the person trying to attack you. Oh, wow. But you have spirit, ancestors, angels that protect you. Well, that's your reading, collective. You guys, thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. Again, my name is Chloe. I'm sending you guys nothing but love and light. I hope each and every one of you, I will pray for each and every one of you, pray for you and your family as you pray for me and mine. Um, Stay peaceful, stay open hearted, stay vigilant, stay resilient, stay confident, determined, and never give up on yourself. The only person that's going to love you better than yourself is you. And with that, you guys have a good night, and I will see you on the next one.